What is the story you are telling yourself about a relationship that has ended or is ending? What is the story you're telling yourself about that? So I went and saw a great movie. I'm going to give you a movie recommendation, and then I'm going to give you some helpful information about the story you're telling yourself and some questions you can ask yourself. So I went and saw a great movie. I highly recommend it. I believe it may win Best Film of the Year, along with Roger Ebert agrees with me on that. So it is called The Last Black Man in San Francisco. Just a beautiful film. It really explored the notion of home and when we have to end the relationship with our home and what that can mean to us. But even more, it's just this beautiful film about love and family and loss, all topics I love to talk about because they all kind of blend together. You know, we all have some form of family, and there is love in those relationships, and there's loss. Whenever we have any relationship, there's going to be changes and losses that come with it. And how do we navigate that? So this film, they just did such a beautiful job exploring it. And at one point, it's also about friendship. And at one point, these two men who just have such a beautiful friendship, the one friend really confronts his best friend and says to him, "What is the story you're telling yourself?" And that story you're telling yourself, it's keeping you in a box, and it's limiting the possibility for your life. It's limiting you. So can you rewrite that story? And at that point in the movie, that's when I started to cry, because I just thought that was incredible. That was such an incredible thing for us to think about. It's kind of an illusion, this story that we're telling ourselves about the end of this relationship, whatever the relationship is, if it's with a significant partner, a family member, a parent, a child, a relationship with a home, a relationship with a job, a relationship with our health. All of those, we can write a story that when it ends or changes, what do we tell ourselves about our life going forward in that? I encourage you to ask yourself these questions. What is the story I'm really telling myself? And how is that story really building, kind of stuffing me into a box and limiting the possibilities for myself and my life? And can I rewrite that story? Life is filled with relationships and love and loss and change and endings. And it's our job to write the story that all means. And the one thing that also really moved me was the story of the friendship. And do you have someone in your life that may say to you, you know what, I think it's time for you to look at the story you're telling yourself and to possibly look at how that is causing you to be stuck? And could we rewrite that story? Could I work with you on rewriting that story?